I look at the sunset through the horizon. A thin line acts like a thread that divides the land from the sky. A thread is a beautifully constructed thin line of no detail. Yet, when you multiply them, there are many, and becomes your meaning of life. Your nerves. One nerve feels nothing, but many feels a lot. So, what exactly does it mean to feel? I see your eyes. My hand touches your hand. My ears hear your voice. My nose smells your scent. My feet move as we walk to the park. I start to sweat in the heat, and so do you. We take off our cardigans and feel a cool breeze hitting our skin. A leaf falling from a tree touches my cheek, and we both feel how it is that small things make us feel alive. To feel are the things that touches you, the things that are sensed from the outside and becomes a part of your internal story. You feel everything around you, and everything around you feels you. And with that in mind, you have connected. Or deeper than that, you've started a relationship. Relationships works through pairs. You can see with one eye, but it's not as good as two. And you can move forward on one leg, but it's not as functional as two. Basically, we're coupled up in order to live. Without plants, the animals would die, and we would die alongside them due to starvation from food. But why is it not called starvation from each other? If one does not have the other, life as we know it would not exist. I believe that the world is made from threads inside and outside of us. And when an individual subconsciously decides to separate from the network, his thread breaks, resulting in a loss that will cause him and the world to mourn until the day he desires to be touched. There is a thread from your controller to your TV, and there is a thread from your car keys to your vehicle, but you just don't see that thread. It's invisible, and yet it's everything you need to make the thing work. Because it's whole, and then it functions. And our thread is whole when someone cheers us on. It is whole when we are received with a smile, and it is whole when someone says, "I love you." And our thread breaks when those we thought would cheer us on left. It breaks when cold eyes are met. It breaks when someone says, "I hate you." When you, I, or we don't feel seen, the thread breaks. Relationships are the key to your health. It's the reason why your parents met, and it's the reason why you are here. When a thread is cut, a nerve is cut. And just like nerves are everywhere in your body, they're everywhere throughout Earth and beyond that. The mark of where the thread left its host can grow larger into severe addictions, depression, cancer, and other diseases, and destruction of surroundings, which in the end tears you and the world apart. When we ignore and don't feel this mark, we will feel like a broken thread in our mind. However, if we feel it, we will feel like a whole thread in our heart, because we develop a relationship with it. Then, when someone lends you a hand, a new thread is offered in the network, and you have a choice to stay in the mark from where it left you, or be brave, receive, and say, I can feel again. I can love. From there, you can feel your world and your home with color once more. Because when you feel, you become whole, and when you ignore, you have cut the thread. So each day and each moment you decide, should I cut it or let it touch me?